Mark, this weekend I've been watching what you've been doing because you've been catching plenty of fish, and I've noticed you're using paste quite a bit within the methods that you're applying.
Yeah.
Can you sort of just explain to me the reasons behind your theories on it?
Yeah, sure. I say paste is, in its purest form, is really the most attractive bait you can get. As a boilie manufacturer, I only boil the bait to put a skin on the bait to protect from nuisance fish, and so it's functional for anglers to use it. But given the choice, that is absolutely untouched by the boiling process, and is so attractive. It gives out so many instant signals.
Yeah.
Wrapping that around hook baits, just got one here, wrapping it around hook baits, around the lead, even on stringers and that. It's just a devastating method. You know, not only are you putting instant attraction into the swim, you know, by wrapping hook baits and that, it's actually helping eliminate tangles. There's so many pluses for it. It's such an underused tactic.
And I'll pick up on the piece you said then, it said dissolving. So whilst the paste is dissolving, that's given a leakage in flavour levels all the time while it's breaking down. Exactly,
all the time. And, you know, we've seen a few baits in the edge, haven't we? And after 20 minutes or so, there's a nice little halo around the bait. And that's only a good thing, you know. It's visual as well. It's breaking down round the bait, so it's giving a nice little spot on the bottom on gravel, or even in the weed that we're chucking into now.
Sure.
So massively underrated. And you know, I don't see a lot of guys doing it really, but even wrapping it around the lead, like a thin layer. I was doing this in the winter, a really thin layer around the lead. Obviously the paste is drying out a little bit now because we're in the sun, but wrapping it around the lead like that, we can cast that near 100 yards.
And like you say, depending on water temperatures, that's still going to break down within sort of 30 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Therefore, you haven't got any danger really of fish trying to pick the lead up opposed to the hook bait.
No, that's right. Yeah.
So that's just the attraction. Then they might nose it around and that, but the food signals are there. Your hook bait, possibly on a short rig when you're using it like that, it's going to get nailed.
Exactly. And I always take a bit of paste with me fishing. I know you do as well.
Oh,
yourself.
I do, yeah.
You know, a little slab of paste, okay, that's about 1 kilo, but even small mats, I'd take, you know, a little bit, size of a big matchbox or something like that.
Yeah.
And it enables you then to make little hook baits on the bank. If for any situation, if you're fishing little bags, we've made a couple of little hook baits up here. These are little pots of paste that actually I manufacture because I rate it so highly.
Yeah.
And you can rip off little bits of paste here and boil it on the bank.
It's perfect for stalking as well, because again, where you can just pick off little sections and you just sort of drop feed into the edge.
Yeah.
Like you say, it can create instant feeding reactions from the fish, and like you say, it's absolutely devastating.
Yeah, we've seen fish literally, you pick up a little tiny bit of paste. Say stalking is a classic one, and you know it's like you're there and you've got like a round big boiling that you chuck it in, it makes a badoosh, but you can literally take tiny little bits off and you're just flicking it out and it goes out, and the attraction, the signal in the water, you see the fish come in, do a circuit straight down on it.
Yeah.
Nice soft bite, nice pliable. You know, carp in my tank at home and that, they prefer soft bait, there's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
So it's got so much going for it, but it's massively underused.
And it's a great edge, especially when you can get them tailored to your own hook baits with your flavourings, etc. You can add bits into it. Brilliant.
No limits with it, exactly. Get on it.